Spiritual awakening. If you're having a spiritual awakening, you start to realize a lot of things in life and start to realize that, that we have been living a certain illusions. And so we feel that, that life is meaningless, but you start to realize that life does have purpose. And you start to realize that the simple things is what really creates the true wealth within us. So a lot of times we feel that life is meaningless and we feel like there's no purpose in life. We feel like, why am I working this job that I hate? You start to realize all these illusions that are not real, and you start to feel the true essence of what life really means. Spiritual awakening can be very dark, can be very lonely, can be very depressive, and you can feel a lot of negativity. You can feel a lot of madness. You can feel a lot of sadness. You can feel a lot of these illusions, but these illusions are not real. They just feel real. But when you start to wake up to the truth and you start to work within yourself and you work and you try to create those true positive emotions and you create those positive emotions and you work trying to create emotions of appreciation, love, and a love for life. And when you create those emotions and you create those feelings and you create those emotions, you create that outside you and you create that, and life starts to shape for you, and you can feel good, you feel positive, you feel happy, you feel much more release. But spiritual awakenings do have a lot of dark nights of the soul. So my form of art expression that I do is freestyle because I love hip hop. Hip hop was like the best divine expression that I had back in the days. I fell in love with hip hop when I was like in the mid 80s, around in the mid 80s, around those times. And hip hop is so cool. You know what I mean? And I just love the expression. I love the the unity that it brings when you go to, if you see a Karos One or Hilltop Hoods and you see rappers performing the ground, performing their art form, they bring unity, they bring peace and love and unity. I know there's a bit of tension and this and that and and bad vibes, but hip hop was always there for positive energy and to bring a sense of unity in the world that's full of chaos and madness and war. And that's why I used to love Bone Thugs and Harmony, because Bone Thugs and Harmony, they were like thugs in harmony, but they were thugs, but they were in harmony. You know what I mean? And that's what I love, Bone Thugs and Harmony. And Public Enemy, because Public Enemy teach me about fight to power and all that. So they teach me a lot. They wake me up from a lot of truth. Even school was teaching me nothing, and it was just teaching me just to be a slave to this matrix. But brothers like Ice T teach me about original gangster. Gave me knowledge and taught me that being a gangster, you don't want to be a gangster. You don't want to be a gangster because that gangster life is not real. It's not. It's bad. And even Tupac, if he was here, he'd be telling us, the thug life and all that. Yeah, the thug life is good. You can take a lot of positive stuff out of it, but that gangster life, he would have said, man, you don't want to walk that walk like I did. So rest in peace to Tupac, and but the spiritual awakening is real. When you start to wake up to the truth, you start to realize a lot of things in life, and you start to see a lot. And you go through bad emotions, you go through trauma, you go through all that. But if you keep on doing the work and keep doing the work, and you keep on doing that work that keeps you healthy, keeps you good, eventually you'll get to that beautiful spot you want to get to. So that's what I try to do. I try to create those positive emotions. I try to create those good emotions that give me that good positive energy. And I try to create those positive energy, and I try to create that good emotions, and I try to create those emotions. When I feel down and depressed and I feel bad, and sometimes I just let it be. I just let those emotions be, But if it gets too much, I just gotta listen to some music or go for a walk or shoot some hoops or whatever. Go for a walk somewhere and just sing or whatever it is. But spiritual awakening, um, it really comes to you, really gets to you, really gets to you, and really, you start seeing life. You start seeing. That's why I love the movie Matrix. A lot of people love the movie Matrix because it has so much spiritual philosophy into it, and it has so much spiritual knowledge, spiritual wisdom. There's so much spiritual wisdom out there that can help us. So peace out, take care. Thank you for viewing my channel, hip hop and spiritual wisdom. And I hope this does help you. I hope it helps you. And that's all I'm trying to do is just try to give a sense of knowledge, sense of wisdom for you in the future. And I hope everything just works out good for you in 2024. And take care of yourselves. And we'll be right back later. And check out my other channel that I do have, Osorio's World. Check that out. And peace out. Take care of yourselves.